Welcome to this video. In today's video, I'm gonna be telling you why Cyrex's new plant that the bonds made for him is ruining Go Garden, and I'm also gonna telling you like how he got rich, and like how if he got rich without the new video that he would have been not like crashing the economy or whatever. And basically, I'm gonna be showing you how. Okay. So first of all, you want to skip all the way to the bottom of this, and
the money as well. Do you know that?
as you can see here,
Bro,
his
I
video.
became the most
Look,
richest.
as you can see here, he has 46 something. You see, he has millions. He has millions, right? And that's all fine. You know, this was a little over a week ago, and he has like four uh, 4 million. Which is not it's not bad. I mean, it's not good either. I mean, for your first time, it's pretty good. But anyways, he basically has all this, and he goes from 4 million. Now in the next video,
Yo, what is
just go here.
so you cannot
He now has, he now has, you see, he now has, as he says, hold on, as he
most rare
says,
block in grow a garden. Okay, I'm gonna show you how why grow a garden. Also, I mean, it might not be so much rare in. Yo, what is up, everyone? It's about Cyrex and welcome back to another video. In this video, I'm gonna show you one of the most rare block in grow a garden. Also, I mean, it might not be so much rare in other game modes like survival, peaceful, creative, like, but it's the most rare block in grow a garden. Okay, I'm gonna show you how, why, and also I'm gonna show you how I became the #1 player in grow a garden. I'm not even joking. I'm actually #1 player. Okay, just watch. So if we join this game mod, right? I have some very important announcement as well to make, so just keep watching this video, okay? Oh my god, why am I here? Okay, let's go back. Okay, look at that. First of all, look at the amount of money that I have. Look at that. It's 9 gazillion. It's even more than that, I think so. I am #1 player at the movement with having like I don't even know how much that money is, bro. That's insane amount of money. How I got this money? Well, I'm gonna show you each and everything. So you see these blocks in my hands? These are not just blocks. These are
okay. Now as you see there, this is a Cyrex bolt. This is a Cyrex bolt. Now, I think I had a Cyrex bolt at one point, but it grew up, and I thought, oh, this is a mod block. Kind of turn into that. Yeah, I had a Cyrex bolt, but I unfortunately got rid of it. So, I mean, it is what it is. I've been I've honestly been begging for it. I'm like, yo, can you give me a Cyrex bolt for a video? And like, no response, even from the billionaires. Whatever. And basically, this Cyrex bolt, as he says, is like worth 4 billion, which obviously, if you couldn't tell, that's quite a problem. 4 billion. You know, it's not millions, it's billions, which obviously is affecting the grow garden economy more than you think it is. Because having plans to sell for billions is not exactly the best idea to introduce. Now, I don't really know about the other stuff because I'm not very I'm not a grow garden sweat. I only have about 200 million. I'm not like rich or anything. I'm gonna show you how much I really know. Now, as you can see, I have 205 million, which is average. And my money is average. So I can't even get this. I can't even go level 2. Most expensive thing I can buy is 55 million, which is like a quarter of my thing. And it is the most expensive, and I think it sells for a couple million. But it's different from, of course, 55 million per seed. It doesn't any. And let's go back here. Okay, go back to the video. Now going back to the video, I'm gonna skip a bit. Now let's see.
Block is not a block, it's a plant worth even more than 50 million, right? A lot, even more than that. But my block is worth billions, not just millions. Okay, like look at that. This is what this block looks like. I mean, if you click, I don't know what this is, but yeah, this is kind of
This is the
cool to be honest. Like look at
I think
that,
it's a lobby block. I
right?
don't think.
Anyways, well, I'm gonna show you how much valuable these blocks actually are. So when it turned complete dark like this one, completely black, this is when it grows up. Like this is, I'm just gonna give it away. This guy's
Now he's about to show you how much this stupid plant sells for.
rich now. He's
Let's
gonna
watch
have
the video.
I'm gonna show you how much money he's gonna get. So I have this one plant. I'm gonna show you how much is actually worth it, right? Go back, go to the market. Okay, I just have one of them, right? Nothing else. Let's see. Oh, I have the seeds. I don't kind of need this one. I'm just gonna throw it. Okay, I just have this one, right? Look at that. I got 3.4 billion money.
3.4 billion. I actually processed that. Okay, because I'm gonna show you guys how a pumpkin grows. The thing you just threw out. How a pumpkin grows. How an average pumpkin grows. A lot of people love pumpkins. So, a lot of people there earlier had pumpkins. So, I'm gonna show you guys how much just a pumpkin is worth. For example, for reference, this pumpkin is literally the for selling 4 million, which is the old before everyone got rich and they added all that stuff. So basically, now we have, as you can see, it sells for about 500,000, which sells for about a little over $500,000 per plant, which not very much in terms of how rich players are. As you can see, there's a lot of billionaires. It's actually not uncommon to be having billionaires. But anyways, yeah, just see how that's OP. Now let's go back to the shop, as I want to show you. This 50,000, 4 million, 55 million, which I'd consider expensive as it's a quarter of my budget, as I'm not very rich in this game. Basically, you have this, and you have your stuff, and it's weird because you have all these plants, this plants. Now I see people with there's obvious people with better plots, like this one and this one. They have ton of sandy apples and ton of ice. Anyways, like the rich plots. And now, I'm gonna tell you guys, I am not rich, and I was never rich. Because I generally consider myself to be poor. Now, I know what you're thinking, 206 million, that's not horrible. I mean, there are sweats at this game that grind for hours just for this, and I don't really do that. I don't really care about this game that much. I have stuff, I just don't like. It's not something I would, you know, spend a ton of time on. As I don't think the game is worth it. I mean, why would you do it when you play Roblox? But maybe some people don't have Roblox. I don't know. Apparently not. And maybe this is more fun to people. I don't know. But anyways, back to the video here. Back to video. No. I'm back to video. Okay. So now I'm gonna be demonstrating why exactly it is. As you can see, I already know. Now I'm gonna be like speculating why exactly, got it. Now I watched through these videos and I didn't really see, you know, I didn't really catch any like signs of like, with the mods that he like are friends with them or anything. Now I'm gonna watch through this video and I'm gonna see like are they or like is he friends with them? Is he friends with the mod?
YouTube chat. I copy the name and insanely rich. I don't really need to place them well. But you guys can get this plan from live streams only because
And
that's
as you can see, you can only get this plant of Cyrex's live streams, and that just means he has all the plants. And even if he gives them away, that doesn't make any difference to his riches. As he said, the mobs will just give him more plants to give away. Now, me personally, I feel like this is kind of just, to seem like his plant is not ruining Grow Garden, like his plant is not making the economy, horrible. You think about it. Think about how something that sells for that much is ruining the economy. Especially because, as you can see, he has stacks upon stacks. He has unlimited seats. So, if I were to think of a reason why that he would get that, one of my theories was that either his friend with the owner of the game. Also another reason, he's a fairly, big YouTuber. He's one of the larger Rockstar YouTubers. Some would consider him, the best Rockstar YouTuber, depending on who you ask. Now, not me personally, I prefer Mayhem, but it's a personal thing.
yo, what is
But
up everyone? It's about Cyrex and
anyways,
welcome back.
but anyways, um, you know, one of the reasons I think he actually is that way is because he's a big YouTuber and he made a few videos on it and like he's promoting the game, and when you promote the game, people, especially to a large audience like he has, as you can see, 6.7k views, 3.1k views, and you know it really does tell you how much rich you can get. Like, as you can see, look at this. He goes from 4 million.
You guys can
This thing, he goes from 4 million to, a number that you can't even count. Billions. It's like, before he wasn't doing that. Before he got all this, he had millions. And, that was about a week ago, which, he did. If he was non-stop grinding Grow Garden, then I don't think there was, even if he's non-stop grinding. There's a chance he could legitimately get that without his Cyrex seeds. And I know, after this, I don't know the future of his channel, because I don't know if he's going to continue to making it, because at that point he's so rich, then what's the point? You know? That'd be the point of doing it, and, later on, I might get some Cyrex seeds, and maybe I'll make a part 2. Or maybe I'll just release this video later. I'll see what happens if Cyrex streams again. But essentially, I just want to say, basically summarize this video. He ruined the economy, and the people who grinded for, grinded for billions, even the people that, the people who grinded for billions, the people who have about, 1 billion to 3 billion, obviously that was self-grinded, but the people who have, like, I'm just doing one numbers, that's what it is. It's like it's such a large number that at this point, like, what's the point? Like, what's the point of playing if there's this YouTuber who just has, like, unlimited money. He has unlimited seeds, so he has unlimited money. He even said himself, he has unlimited money. So that's basically why I personally think this game mode is ruined just by one thing. One thing that I believe has ruined an entire game mode. There one plant. One plant, in my opinion, has ruined an entire game mode. A game mode that is quite literally on the front page. That is quite literally on the front page. There's many game modes that, have a few things that may, like you may argue, survival has been ruined by Bedrock, and, well, I think they patched that. But, like, all the legal blocks, like, hold on. Okay, I tried to join it. Anyways, like, the lilies in there, sometimes ice ball blocks and fireball blocks, due to glitches. And, it personally feels like, something that, people have to participate in live streams. And I'm gonna look at a few comments on the video to see exactly, like, I feel like there's a few comments here. Now, example, I don't know, some of these comments have this, but let me find it. I saw it yesterday. Like when they said a few comments. I gotta find them. There's like 100 comments. I can't seem to find the yesterday. Maybe it's like you know, the okay, this comment. As you can see, she said, "Bro gave away illegal stuff that's not good for the economy," which I agree. They already have like 20 billion giveaways, and now Cyrex is giving illegal stuff billions worse. This guy, he said, "You literally write a perp. Am I wrong? No." And this guy repeats 29 minutes ago. You aren't, and I really do agree with it. I really do agree with these comments because you it really affects the economy. No matter what people want to believe, it really just does affect the economy. That's basically what you guys get out of the video. This Cyrex Bolt is affecting the economy, ruining the game, and having people spamming and begging for a seed that you can only get on live stream. Which, by the way, let's check out his live when he goes live. As you can see, 2 days ago, he even calls himself admin abuse in Grow Garden. Whether that is a joke or not, I couldn't tell you. I couldn't tell you if that was a joke or not, because I really never know, you know? But, all this, like, and he's, like, promoting stuff, which, kind of smart move, not gonna lie. Not gonna lie, he has a kind of smart move having this, but I knew he did a little messing with the mods, as, people kind of, like, overreact about Cyrex, as he's kind of famous. People consider him famous, so, like, they just overreact a bit, and it's like, chill, like, actually chill, because, like, they're like, okay, anyways, guys, this video is gonna be, like, 30 minutes long, but, anyways, so, okay, guys, that basically wraps up this video. I might make a part 2 if I end up getting on these live streams. And, if I get up on one of these live streams and I get that plant, I'll make a part 2 talking about, things or, how unfair the giveaways are. I don't know. But, anyways, that's the end of this video. Make sure to anyways, guys, that is the end of this video. Okay, anyways, guys, that is the end of this video. I just want to say, make sure to like and subscribe for more videos. See ya, bye! Okay, anyways, that's the end of this video. Make sure to like and subscribe. Anyways, guys, that's the end of this video. I want you to make sure to like and subscribe. Anyways, guys, see you. Bye!